Ring her. Okay, so let's talk about your answer. You mean smart home, of course, yes. Thanks to technology nowadays. So in the past, we couldn't control anything by voice or by our voice. So, but now, of course, we can. So you can say, I used to think you couldn't just, control anything just by using your voice. Using your voice, this one is better, but definitely can. But now we definitely can. So, for example, modern smart home. In a modern smart home, you can say things like turn on the light or turn off the TV. So, voice control technology. Voice control technology, you mean? Yes. And of course, we can control. So that is really good. Just if you want to make it more casual, you can say, I never thought we could control stuff, things, stuff, everything with our voice. So stuff is good one. When you want to talk about, I don't know, like everything, gadgets, or like, for example, appliances, so everything. Like in smart homes, you just say turn on or turn off, and that's it. And it happens. So, thanks to technology. So, this is the way that you can make it more casual. Well, okay. And the last one, if we could time travel into the future, what you that is so good question. So why these questions are really good.
If you could time, if we could time travel into the future, what would you want to know? If we could time travel into the future, um, what would you want to know? Mm, maybe I want to know myself
Wow.
in the future. How how am I? How will be and how will
I be.
be I? Uh, how will I be? Um, my first, I think about my family first. After that, I don't know. Mm, in the future, I always think about myself first.
Good one. Okay, well, so yes, maybe you want to know yourself but actually better. So that is so good. Just actually it's really tough question, I think, because how we can just when we think about it, so really what you want and so you could say if I could time travel so into the future. Maybe I would really want to know myself better, to know how my life would be or my personality would be in the future. So if I would be a better person, right? Human this, right? So because when
Yes.
I want to know, yes, okay. Well, and perfect. So but some phrases, like for example, this way is better. If I could time travel, I would want, for example, to know or to get to know myself better, maybe. I would, I'd want to get to know myself better. Maybe this one. Okay, it's more casual. And to see what will be like, maybe a good one, whether I'll be a better person. So yeah, of course. So you can say this. And really difficult. Yeah. I would want to know how much money I could earn.
Oh, significant. Significant, yeah.
Just think about it. It's really important. Just if I
It's
yeah,
really,
really yeah, if I can't just stop working hard because I'm trying to so, yeah, I would definitely want to know about I want to know my financial actually yeah status in the future. So that is really important.
in the future, 10 years later, 10 years coming, or 50 years coming,
Later, 15 years
50,
later.
where?
Yeah, actually,
In the
you know
future,
what?
it's very general.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm scared of being ugly. 15 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking if I could try travel, I would definitely want to know if I would become ugly old woman or no. No, I don't want
I
I
don't want
don't want to
to
be.
know. I I don't want to know more about my future because yes, I afraid of my uh
Yeah,
I'm afraid of uh seeing my
yeah,
appearance in the future.
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, me too. 15 years from now. No. Honestly,
20
I'm kind of scared of getting ugly, really. So, no, no. Oh God, that's no. We would be just, I know that. So we will be, yeah, really successful. Why not? Beautiful, successful women. Why not? Well, just later, just let me add this. 15 years later, it's okay. But if you want to just, you can say 15 years from now. From now is another phrase that you can use when you want to say later. Okay, it's okay. And the next one. Okay, the first word of this lesson is primitive. Primitive, old-fashioned.
lim-
Could you please read?
limit, limited, simple and old-fashioned, especially when something is also not convenient and comfortable. Compared to the latest design, iPhone 3 looks quite primitive by today's standards.
Primitive, of course, by today's standard. Yes, very basic. It's an adjective, somewhat common. I can't say it's very common, but it's okay. We use it, especially when it comes to describing old-fashioned just stuff or tools or something like this. In daily talk, we don't use it a lot. No. But in news, maybe education, yeah, you hear it a lot. But in daily conversation, basic or crude can be better, maybe. So basic, very simple, basic or crude, both of them synonyms. Okay, let me change the color. It's not visible.
Primitive, primitive.
Okay. Okay. Well, and for example, in the past, well, of course, maybe people used to use primitive tools just made of stone, wood. Now, of course, we have better tools, and this is the word that we use normally in news and like education. Daily conversation, basic is better one, but of course, you can use it. Well, implants. Ah,
Implant
yeah, of
is
course. Yeah,
something
in medical, beauty, I don't know, conversations, we use this For example, we have dental implant. Wow.
Implant.
So as you can see, to put something, usually something artificial, into part of body, to insert, fix something deeply, maybe. Like if I want to give you a good synonym, insert is a good synonym for it. Yes, it's a verb and you can use it. For example, sometimes, I don't know, the doctor uh, will implant a chip under the skin to monitor health in the future. Yeah, to insert, they put something. And there's possibility that GP should be implanted in our eyes. Oh, contact lenses in the future. Who knows? Yeah.
Implant.
Yeah, implant. So for example, for your teeth, you have dental implants. And for different, of course, we use this word, especially when it comes to just medical conversations. So we use this, or you know that. So for example, when your tooth have problems, so of course you use a dental implant, like just, a tooth root placed into your jaw. So this is the meaning of it. And of course, so I think nowadays, just, everyone, yeah, can get a dental implant. Okay. Well, and now the next one is the forest. The forest is academic. It's not common in daily conversation because it's like varials, we use it. The meaning of this, deforest, removing forest, cutting down trees. Yeah. So this one, and it's used in environmental or scientific context, not daily conversation, but it's okay. It's like verb. Could you please read this parade? This
Since 1978, over 750,000 square kilometers of Amazon rainforest has been deforested for agriculture and cattle grazing.
yeah, of course. And
Mm.
what we use a lot in daily, so it's more common. We use clear cut. This is really common instead of the forest. The forest is perfect for IELTS, for example, scientific, environmental context. We use it, but this one, clear cut, is very common in every
Yeah,
context. Yeah, of course, and exactly the same, like completely cut down trees, yeah, or deforested, yes. For example, some companies clear cut the forest to make space for, I don't know, their constructions or something like this. So clear cut the trees. Okay. And this one, the next one, colonize, is a verb. Again, it's actually historical, like in political or historical context, we use it, not in daily conversation. You might not hear a lot. You know that to take control of an area or country that is not your own. The best synonym is settle. Yes,
oh,
yeah, of course. For example, actually European countries colonized many parts of Africa in, I think, in 19th century. So they colonized. Yeah,
colonna.
yeah. You can see this
Take
one.
another country's area.
Yeah, of
Take
course.
the country
Yeah,
of the
of course.
country
It's
with
not
the
yours.
yeah,
Exactly.
it's
It's
not
not yours, of course. So, and we normally use settle. That is everyday conversation to, of course, like, to reside, to the same as colonize. So you can use it. Well, and ah, Modification. Another one, it's common. It's good one, good word. Normally for education, in education context, technology we use. Yeah. Could you please read it?
The, the act and process of changing something in order to improve it or make it more acceptable in the future. I think that it's possible for your smartphone to scan yourself for any diseases and suggest modification for your body. Modification.
Modification of,
They what they will give uh, the acts, the process of changing something.
yeah.
Modification,
For
change.
example, change, of course, a simple one. So, for example, Teams app. I think Microsoft should make some modifications to the Teams app to improve, I don't know, just its performance. It's not a good one, user friendly. So I think they should make some modification. They should modify this app. Yeah, good example because I hate this app. So why? Uh, after Skype.
We should give them more time to
Yeah,
more time to prove and maybe
I
something
think,
new
yeah, they want to make more
news
money. The reason is that they want to make more money. So, for example, now you know that actually that cloud area is so limit on Teams. So you need to buy it. And then, of course, if you want to record sessions, not in free version, you need to buy premium. So,
Mm.
it's good way actually. Reason again, they need money. Yeah. Good investment, I think. Yeah. And these words. Okay, let's see. Let's make the first one. Let's create our sentences. Primitive.
Um, teams need more. Teams need more modification. Uh, uh, teams should make more modifications to get a perfect versions.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. And
yeah,
yeah.
I make the example with modification that
Okay. Yeah.
team should uh, should make team should make some more modifications to
Yeah.
get the better versions.
Yes, but actually to get for modification. So first, let's see. Uh, for example, Teams app. So because you're talking about team, it can't. So actually, it should be modified by
Okay.
Microsoft or for example, by people. So like, yeah, it needs. So you said Teams need more modification. So yes, maybe some modification to actually perform better, maybe make more changes. Yeah, this one is better to get perfect. So they need to modify or, for example, make some modification to, uh, I don't know, make the final version better or more practical or like this. So you can use this. And of course, if you want to use make change, you can also use make adjustment. So it's like, make adjustment.
make adjustment.
Yes, this one can be like made especially. Oh, I can see.
Adjust,
Let me see.
adjustment, yeah.
Let me change the color. I can see what I'm typing. Okay, it's so dark.
Adjustment.
Yes. Adjustment is another way that you can make adjustment like to change. So you can use this also.
We can use change or modification
Of
or
course.
adjustment.
Modify is
Adjustment.
verb, modification is noun here, and we make modifications, of course, to something, or we modify something, or we change something, or we make adjustment. It means we make changes or improvement, but adjustment is formal. Okay, a little bit more formal, but of course you can use it in just casual context.
Yeah.
It's okay both of them, but changes casual and informal. Well, okay. So we have more words, but just
Yeah.
time. So we skip the spurt for now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and thank you
Thank
for being
you.
perfect and have a
Yeah.
great weekend. Enjoy and see you next week. Happier than this week.
Huh? Thank you. And maybe I study on I will study on Tuesday,
Tuesday.
and that's the yeah, and is it the last class before I go
Yes.
to the
Of
US? Okay.
course, of
Yeah.
course. I will
I
show
will,
you, of course. Yes.
yeah, Thursday. Thursday I will go.
Of course, the first, yeah, again, we have, of course, another topic, some general topics, and yes, and Thursday we'll start.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye. You're welcome. See you. Bye-bye.